I believe we are live, but I'm still waiting. I think some people are going to quick join me to talk today about the current season, pretty much season one of the Americas, however you want to look at it. So yeah, actually, let me just go ahead and go to general chat, just in case anyone wants to join me. Go on over to Facebook, check that out. Sweet. Thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and share this to the main group. Share it up, share it up, share it up, share it up. Alright, it's on the main group. Cool. Decided to do a little bit extra with this week. A little more extra time. Yeah. But anyway. Come on. Where is... Yeah, happy Veterans Day. Out to the vets. Christian will join me here in just a second. Let me go ahead and start up this pod, get everything started. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Appreciate it. Let's see here. So let me go ahead. Edit post. '19 video game. Yeah. Part of this right here. We'll save. Alright. Well, anyway. Thanks for tuning into our stream. Let me go ahead and get started. Finally start and get to going over some things. Huge shout out to our sponsor, GeoProtein. Here is my GeoProtein script. Where is it? If I actually ate some GeoProtein today, I'd probably remember. A quick find my GeoProtein script that I'm supposed to read off. Tuned in from the Netherlands, boy. We actually play the Netherlands, well, Holland, next weekend. So that should be a good game between them. It should be USA Holland. We haven't scheduled it yet, but that should be a good one when we do. I don't think I've played them yet, so it should be pretty good. Quick find the script that I should have saved, but I'm a jackass, so I need them. Y'all, come on. All right. VPG is powered by. Come back to it later. VPG is powered by GeoProtein. New cookie dough travel bars now available. 20 grams of protein, 6 grams of sugar, no alcohol sugars, high in fiber, all natural, organic, and gluten free. Pre order or get yours today at geoprotein.com. And be sure to use the discount VPG15 for 15% off. GeoProtein. Challenge the status quo. So yeah, head on over to geoprotein.com and grab your protein supplements. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the weekly recap. Go over some games that took place. Yeah, just let me. Oh, matches. There we go. So, over the past week, we've had protein come down. Matches. Where's my matches? There they are. Get this so everyone can see this. Alt. Oh, come on. Gotta get better with this technology stuff. Okay. So matches. I'm just gonna go over these, read them off. If you guys have any reaction to them, please leave them in the comments. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. So we get the conversation started. Sorry it's so like choppy like this, but I'm figuring it out. Oh, it's got to be up like that. Okay, anyway. So we kicked off the week with New York versus Detroit. Detroit gets a 2-0 win. Then we had the number 1 versus number 2. Tormenta going against GRFC Esports. GRFC gets the 2-0 win, remain undefeated. Now this is a bit of a upset right here where we have DC losing to Georgia Revolution. Believe they only lost because they forgot to enter stats, but that could come down and haunt them later. Yeah, this one right here. Yep, and then they lost. That's 6 points lost. So that's tough. Detroit is starting to show everyone who they are. They're going to be a team to watch in the playoffs. I think they are capable of winning it. Yeah, I would pay close attention to them. Brian from work, I know he plays he plays striker. I would be trying to stop him when playing against them. He's really key to their offense. GRC gets a 2-1 win over Tormenta. So Tormenta, I mean, they held up well against the Storm. No pun intended, but a 2-0, 2-1, that's not it's not bad by any means. Upset right here, Orange County get upset by Bay Area. Bay Area scores one late and gets the W over Orange County. Rough start of the week. Yep. Unkind. They take the 1-0 win over Atlanta. Unkind is another team that is starting to gel at the right point in the season, where they could definitely cause some damage. Looks like I just got joined here in the booth. Right? No? Heard someone. Anyway. El Paso takes over Sleepy Hollow. I can barely hear you.
Oh my god. Alright, hold on.
Let me try to turn you up again. E-Man with the 45 stars. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys, the more you guys watch, the more free stars you get. And the more free stars you get, the better. Let me try to turn you up in my ear.
Won't this work for the first time?
I can hear you now. I don't know if they can hear you. Go ahead and talk.
Hello. Welcome to the stream.
Uh, you probably gotta talk a little bit louder, but yeah, they can hear you. See if I can turn you up some. All right.
Continue when you're done.
Yeah, let me go back to next page. Okay. We got Sleepy Hollow versus El Paso. El Paso gets another dub. Oakland over Los Angeles. Unkind over Atlanta. Orange County over Bay Area. Knights lose to New York City. It's not really an upset, but I think Knights probably should have not dropped those points. Atlantic City over St. Lunatics. Keene over Expression. And then Keene tie Expression. Keene has been dropping some points this week, which I'm sure all the other guys at the top of the table appreciate. So that's good. Atlantic City 2, St. Lunatics 0. And then Knights win 6-2. So that's really tough that the Knights lose 3-2 but then win 6-2. Dropping valuable points. Now we move to Tuesday night. Georgia Revolution 2, Atlanta 0. Orange County 4, Oakland 2. That was a big game. Unkind 3, El Paso 0. Orange County 1, Oakland 2. I believe Oakland tied that up in or won it in the 90th minute. Unkind 1, El Paso 2. A little back and forth matchup. I've been talking to people and really GRFC is in a class of their own. But positions 2 through 14 are pretty much the same in my opinion. Any of those teams can beat any of those teams. Now, any team could beat GRC, but no one's done it yet, which makes me put them in a class of their own. But there's going to be 2 really good teams, in my opinion, that are going to miss out on the playoffs, which is unfortunate. Atlanta, Georgia Revolution tie 1-1. Keene over Atlantic City 1-0. St. Lunatics over New York 1-0. Knights over Los Angeles 4-0. New York City over Sleepy Hollow 1-0. Keene, another 1-0 win. New York 3-0. Knights FC put up 7 over Los Angeles. New York City 2-1 over Sleepy Hollow. Expression almost get the first draw for GRC, but GRC moves on. Undefeated, never lost, never tied. Detroit versus DC. Detroit up 4-1. Bay Area loses 1-2 to Tormenta FC. GRFC up 3-0 over Expression FC. Looks like the constant onslaught of GRC just wore Expression down. By the time the second game came, everything was opened up. DC loses 1-0 to Detroit. That was probably a really good game to watch, to be honest. Bay Area and Tormenta tie 0-0, which is tough. Tough points lost for Tormenta. Bay Area, Bay Area's sticking around, stealing points from people. Pretty pretty valuable points too. Atlantic City, we move on to Wednesday night. They lose 0-2 to El Paso. Rough scheduling week for Atlantic City. St. Lunatics, Tormenta 2-2. St. Lunatics stealing points. That's a good win. Expression versus Detroit 2-2. VPG New York is trialing right now. Detroit over Expression 2-1. El Paso with another 1-0 win over Atlantic City. There's the Tormenta that we come to be familiar with. 4-1 over St. Lunatics. Knights FC lose 2-3 over Oakland. Oakland's like the Cinderella story of VPG right now. They're the new team on the block that's turning heads. But everyone knows all roads go through Grand Rapids. 1-1 Atlanta versus New York City. Bay Area with the 2-0 win over Sleepy Hollow. DC with the 2-0 win over Los Angeles. Oakland 3-1 over the Knights. That's what we call the curse of Solid Snake. New York City 4-2 over Atlanta. Bay Area 1-0 over Sleepy Hollow. Los Angeles loses 0-1 to DC. Unkind GRFC, great game to watch. GRC pulls off the 2-1 win. Orange County over New York 3-0. Keene over Georgia Rev 3-0. Orange County 2-1 over New York. When we play back-to-back, these games are really difficult. They get significantly more difficult. Let's move Georgia Revolution 0-4 to Keene. GRC 4-2 Unkind. If you notice those GRFC games, the first game might be close, but the second game, just with the constant attack, they just wear you out, wear you down. Moving on to either Wednesday or Thursday, I forget. Starting to get my days confused. I believe it's Thursday though. El Paso 2-1 over Atlanta. Bay Area 4-2 over the Knights. Big win by Bay Area. Bay Area, they are for real. I mean, they're for real. I think they're going to be maybe like a lower playoff seed, but you can see they're capable of taking points from anyone. DC over New York City 2-1. El Paso 2-2 with Atlanta. Knights FC 1-1 with Bay Area. New York City 0-0 with DC. GRC put up 6 on Sleepy Hollow. New York versus Los Angeles 1-1. Unkind 4-0 over Keene FC. Wow. Keene FC is probably one of our better defensive teams led by Diamonds. So to see them let in 4 is pretty crazy. Orange County 4-1 over St. Lunatics. GRC put up 5. So that's 11 goals in 2 games. That's absurd. Los Angeles versus New York. 1-0 New York. Unkind with the default win. I believe Keene FC was caught not using a goalkeeper. Took the default win. Unkind did. Orange County 2-1 over St. Lunatics. Oakland versus Atlantic City FC. 2-0. Big win for Oakland. Kind of shows that Oakland's for real. They are a for real top 5 team. Georgia Revolution take points off of Expression 1-1. Tormenta versus Detroit. We're deep league. Like I said, 2-14, anyone could win. Expression 3-1 over Georgia Revolution. Atlantic City get the 2-1 win over Oakland. Big win for Atlantic City after just a rough week. Good to end on a high note. Detroit 1-1. And then we get to games tomorrow night. This will be number 1 versus number 2, GRFC versus Orange County, Unkind versus DC, Los Angeles versus Bay Area, Expression versus Atlantic City, Sleepy Hollow versus Atlanta, New York City versus Oakland. This is a good game right here. New York City could actually prove to be a top team if they can get that win over Oakland and start getting some notoriety. Knights versus El Paso. And then the last three, Detroit Detroit versus St. Lunatics. Keene versus Tormenta. Another good matchup. Georgia Revolution versus New York. All right, now let me head over to the leaderboards. We'll do the season view, I believe. See how this shows up on here. Well, anyway, top scorer, you got Canada's Best. I believe that's 18 goals on the season. 13 assists from the Cam over at GRFC, Pedro Guaromo, 10. View full leaderboard. That looks a little bit better. It's Trill, Doc, Papa Dunk. So you got 2 GRC people on the leads the assists. Pedro Guillermo, Ayak 88. Not sure where he plays. Trust Paradox, Chivas, Richie. Top midfielder, GRC's Cam. Top defensive mid, Sir Genius, GRC's defensive mid. It's like GRC's pretty much cleaning up the leaderboards. Top center back, GRFC. Top fullback, Craven Cal. I'm not sure where Craven Cal's from. Guys can put in the comments where Craven Cal's from. That'd be interesting to know. And the top goalkeeper is 7-Up from Orange County. So there's the leaderboards. All-Star game gonna be on December 6th, 2008. Power rankings. Let's get those up.
18, that's not 8.
Down. Okay. Okay, the power rankings. Everyone's seems like favorite thing to hate on. But at number 1, we got GRFC. Number 2, Orange County. Number 3, 11 Oakland. Number 4, Unkind Esports. Number 5, Keene FC. Number 6, Detroit. Number 7, DC. Number 8, Tormenta FC. Number 9, El Paso. Number 10, Atlantic City FC. Number 11, Knights FC. And in the final playoff spot, we got New York City. At 13, we got Expression FC. 14, New York. 15, Bay Area. But after seeing some of Bay Area's recent wins, I think maybe they grabbed that last playoff spot. 16, we got Atlanta. 17, St. Lunatics. 18, Los Angeles. 19, Sleepy Hollow. 20, Georgia Revolution. And those are my power ranking picks. I'll just quick go say a word about each team. I have Georgia Revolution in last place because the word fold is starting to come into frame. Sleepy Hollow, they just can't not concede goals. Los Angeles is conceding goals at a high rate as well. St. Lunatics. Spelled the name wrong again. Lunatics. They're getting rid of their goalkeeper, so maybe that'll be good for them. We'll see what happens. At 16, we have Atlanta. I wish Juice could get it going, but he's struggling. Bay Area, they're actually starting to turn it around. They could be a team to watch in the second half of the season. New York is. We'll see what they do in the transfer window, but they're kind of on the fringe right now, in my opinion. Expression FC, they're good and then they're bad. There's no consistency at all. Like to see some more consistency out of them. New York City, we still don't know if they're a contender or a pretender. Knights FC, I hope they get rid of Solid Snake and just focus on who they had before that. Atlantic City, Atlantic City, I don't know if it's a strength of schedule or what, but this should be a top 3 team. But they're just struggling. El Paso, solid team. I think they'll start climbing the leaderboards, actually. Tormenta's at about where I thought they would be at. DC could be better than they are. They just need to remember to do stats. Got Detroit at 6. They could be higher. Keens at 5, out of respect, but they're in a little bit of a slump as well. Unkind at number 4, doing very well for a first-year team, but not as well as Oakland. But I think Unkind's at the harder schedule. And they don't have really like newcomers. It's just a bunch of people that actually got together. Where Oakland's more of newcomers, so it's interesting. At number 2, I got Orange County. They finally get tested on Monday with like the D test. Because we all know that if you're gonna expect to win in this league, you gotta go through Grand Rapids. If you want to win a title, you want to win anything, like it's gonna go through GRFC. So we got this test on Monday night. See where we stand. Yeah. So there was my power rankings. We'll keep those going at the top of the screen. Okay, and then as of 90 minutes ago, we had the transfer window open. So, with that being said, I guess we just started this last week, but we have a transfer chat on the Discord chat between managers. Transfer talk. I'll try to go over some of the highlights of the transfer talk since the beginning. Let me go to the beginning. It's like the NBA, you get like the 3 stars. Okay, transfers requests. Starting off, we'll go from Friday. Friday is when we started the transfer chat, and I'll just go over what some teams we're looking at. The Danny trade, where will he go? Well, yeah, let me just go over some of this transfer stuff. So Oakland wants Pulisic from Orange County. Looks like Knights want Titan and Cozy from Orange County. Knights also want to try to get Devil's Grave from GRFC. Let's see here. Bay Area is looking to get Pulisic. Knights are looking to sell Mark Mack and Asian Jalen, also Hellboy 21. New York's looking to sell Eros, Snowdog, Gotcha 420, and Truco at fullback. Let's see here. Mark was a starter. Tormenta, it looks like they're targeting Manny Jam and Run Hiss from Atlantic City. It looks like they're willing to pay 10 mil for Manny Jam and then 10 mil for Run Hiss. Okay, Tormenta. Tormenta's willing to splash some cash. Let me go back to the page. Okay. Who has Street Struck? Tormenta going after Street Struck. Bay Area wants to sign SoCal. Bay Area going after Breezy. 5 mil for Breezy. I'll go through and see how many of these actually went through. Trying to look for some other stuff. Get me a team, Danny. Thiago Silva in the building. Yeah, Thiago, we can definitely make that happen next season. Next season should start up in January, though. Our winter session. If you're looking to play for a team, I'm sure anyone would be able to sign you at Cam. St. Lunatics is cleaning house. Looks like Atlanta's going after Smoke. And then let me get through this Atlantic City, Orange County beef. Lots of let's see here. Well, I got through all that, but let's see here. New York's looking for a center back. Atlanta. St. Lunatics for sale. Termis Ball. Tim Sol. Sack. Autocorrect. Ricky Augustinos. Yevis Madrid. Carpal 305. Wow. St. Lunatics making a lot of moves this window. See how that pays off for them. Now we'll quick look at USA. USA this morning, the U21s. We had Sarkozy starting as striker along with Disfus. I was playing Cam, Baylor left center mid, Dark Vivo right center mid. CDM got exotic, Thor of London left back, Alejandro 42908 left center back. Uzi Akbar right center back. Ed Grimm goalkeeper. Right back Eddie. We went on to beat Malaysia 6-0 when we were home, and then when they were hosting, we tied 2-2. Um, thanks for you guys for waking up and playing. Hopefully next week we get a better result against Holland. But yeah, if you're looking to try out for Team USA, we're still holding trials. I'm holding trials tonight. Um, but if you're not starting,
Game next week or no? Has that not been started yet?
what was that? What did you say, Christian?
Said, do you not know the time of the Holland next week?
Yeah, we haven't scheduled the game with Holland yet. I'm guessing it's going to be around 9 p.m. Eastern time, but we're willing to play them earlier, obviously. If you want to play internationals, your Sunday has got to be pretty wide open. Um, yeah, we had to play at 9 o'clock this morning, and it was not. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but it's like having fun at like a job because it's like it turns into more of an obligation. What's up?
Out to everyone that got up that
Yeah, I mean, there were some of us up at 7:30 watching Liverpool game together, just waiting for people to wake up. But we actually got 11. We actually had 14 ready to go. Um, yeah, so that was good.
so, to watch Manchester United get this.
Yeah, I'm wearing my scarf right now, actually. Thanks for bringing that up. Grand Rapids official supporters club, right there. That's for you, Cozy. 2018 established because we're plastics, you know. Just hopping on the bandwagon. But anyway, uh, solid win for Man City over what's the name of this? Oh yeah, Man United. Okay, so guys, you guys might not know this, but I have to pay attention to all this crap. This weekend, this whole week actually. So from the 12th to the 18th, they're handing out double stars on Facebook. So stars is basically the currency of how you guys can pay me to stream this stuff. Now, most of the stars that you guys give me, I think once I get like $100 worth of stars, they cut me a check. Well, that check will just go right into the prize pot because I don't need to get paid for that. Um, but with that being said, is this next week, the more people we get to watch the stream, the more stars that they'll give you for free that you could donate back to the league. So we're going to be streaming a lot. And with that being said, Friday and Saturday, we're actually going to be hosting tournaments. Um, on those tournaments, we're going to be streaming them all. So I'll have like an 8-team tournament on Friday, a 16-team tournament. I don't care however many teams we get. I'll host it. I'll stream it. Just gotta make sure they're like after 9 o'clock so I can actually do it. But we'll have tournaments all weekend this weekend for this double star giveaway because we need to. I mean, it's just a bonus getting our rating up. So we'll be hosting tournaments all weekend. If you want to participate, I'll do a sign up sheet like Friday. I'll be like, hey, Friday, we're doing a tournament tonight. We'll do the live draw at 9 o'clock. Figure out who you play, and we'll try to stream for 4 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stream a lot this week. Yeah, maybe I'll just I don't know. There's just gonna be a lot of streaming this week, so get ready for that. And now I'm gonna head on over to Facebook and answer any of these questions that I can answer. And yeah. All right, let me head over to Facebook. Um, if you're not a follower yet, please follow. That helps, I think. But yeah, let me get this. See what you guys wanted me to talk about after I spent 42 minutes talking about, I don't know, 12 comments. Thanks for commenting. Um, one to watch players from each team. I believe Claudio and E-Man have been working on that. I'm not sure how much more they have to go on that, but that should be released pretty soon, I imagine. Um, just like team of the week, I kind of we want to do that again, but I am waiting on like our stats. I think our stats are actually good now. So after this week, I think I can start doing team of the week. Um, so yeah, I probably can start doing that. Ladder and weekend league. I am not having a weekend league. I don't want anything to do with the weekend league. Just not happening. This weekend I'll have tournaments. And the ladder I was told should be ready this weekend. Let me see if I can get any information right now from our programmer. Quick message him. All right, I quick message him. I'll wait for him to talk back. I think talking top 5 teams and why they're successful would be nice. Um, yeah, we can do that. Should I go over the top 5? I'll go over the top 5 on the power rankings, so I don't have to find the table. But you probably want the table, so I'll go find the table. Bloomer Boy has been cut. Twist has been cut. Promika has been cut. Hard Styler has been cut. Just some moves I quick saw. Since the transfer window is open, I'm getting back to talking about top 5. So what makes GRFC so good? They've been playing together for a while. Um, their defense is pretty solid. They have some of the top players. What is going on? Anyway, they have some of the top players, and then their chemistry. I mean, they move the ball well. It's just like a bunch of like soccer terms that like what good teams do. They move the ball well. They, I mean, Canada's like one of the better players in this league. He was supposed to join me on the pod, but he's playing Run Escape. So, yeah, but just the way that they transition their defense into offense is very smooth. And they don't panic. They just pick and choose their spots, and they do it very well. Um, so, I mean, they've scored 46 goals and only conceded 5. They're just solid. I mean, what sets them apart, I want to say, is that spine of Devils, Be Nasty, and Canada. Those 3 are some of the top players in their positions. Um, Be Nasty might be the best player in VPGA with a man bun. Yeah, it's true. And Dahan's the best player in VPGA with the perm. So yeah, it could be the hair. I don't know. Number 2, Orange County. What makes Orange County good? Orange County's defense is what makes them good, because their defense is what enables them to stay in games. So Orange County, yeah. I mean, if you can score, 2 or 3 goals on that defense, they're going to be in trouble. But if you can't, then you're going to have your hands full. I believe that's what makes them so good. That back line, whether it's FaZe, Escobar, Sticky, Akbar, Corey Armani, I played on the back line. John Ferns, pretty flexible on that back line. So yeah, that's why Orange County's good. Oakland, Oakland. What makes Oakland good? Right now, Oakland. I'm gonna have to say. Let me quick look at Oakland because they got a solid back line and they're good at crossing.
Was made them good.
What's that? What was that, Christian?
I think Oakland's advantage was their
You think Oakland's advantage was what? You started breaking up after you said that.
element.
Just them being new was their advantage. People don't know how they play. Yeah. I mean, Blue Magic and then It's Trill. So It's Trill's on a 3,000 coin contract, which means he only get 3% of the winnings, but he's scored almost all of their goals. If if I need a striker, I'm probably going after It's Trill and giving him a 9% contract because he deserves it. He's definitely outplaying his contract. Detroit's been around for a while. Um, it's just top pro clubs players coming together and trying to figure it out. So you had Real Resistance join Elite Technique. Now they're Resistance, and we're just. I mean, they're in the early stages. They're only going to build from that, so they're going to be good. And then Keen, what makes them so good? It's their defense. So I mean, with all these top 5 teams, you definitely can point at their defense. But with Detroit, I would go with experience. Um, how mismanagement can cost you a season. Yeah, so right now, some of the teams in danger of that I would say is DC, and Georgia Revolution, where and Expression FC too. Actually, um, Expression, I believe their manager is working more, so he's less hands on, and I also believe that um, DC, if they're not going to enter stats, that's just not going to be good. Um, Ladder and week. Oh no, I already went over that. Ladders, we went over transfers, we went over internationals, VPGA versus other league tournaments, getting that going, playoff predictions. I got my top 12 in my power rankings. Team of the week. We'll do that. Power rankings update. We did that. Transfer windows. We did that. Leaderboards went over that. Does Geo Protein really improve gameplay? I still haven't even tried it. I have it. It's in the freezer though. I probably can't eat it right now because it's frozen. Next week, Geo Protein taste test. We'll see what it does. I'll take it before the Holland game. Maybe record the taste test. See how it goes. Update on the articles. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but we've started to do some articles here and there.
What I just wanted to say, Wanna something?
Articles. Boom. Home. Oh. Changes in New York. Is Oakland for real? Welcome to VPGA. Yeah, we're gonna have more of these articles, so just keep our website from time to time. I'll post them when they go up, but then yeah, if you guys want to check them out, we'll try to get a couple out per week, just to keep you guys updated on different things. But yeah, definitely some good reads. If you want to write some articles, let me know. Get a hold of me. Get at me. Uh, Bottom five teams and what they need to improve. I still haven't got an update on ladders yet. I'm waiting on them. But I was told ladders are going to be done this weekend. And bottom five teams, it really comes down to recruiting. Like, it's just a grind on recruiting. Um, Trying to go and find new players rather than trying to deal with these older players. That's basically what it comes down to. You got to go find new players, or you got to try to find those guys who are playing in other leagues that are willing to come play for you, 60-70% of the time. If you can do that, but yeah, it's all about defense. You got to get a strong defense, a good goalkeeper and a strong defense. That's probably what those lower teams are missing. So yeah, parking the bus. That's what I would say. So yeah, that's all we got for you this week. Danny, what is the City versus United equivalent of VPGA? So the champions, I wouldn't say the current champs, but huh. Who does GRFC hate the most, I guess? I can see it being. Well, I mean, after this weekend, I think Orange County, Atlantic City don't really care for one another. Um, New York City, we'd like to become a thing. But yeah, I guess I'll go with Atlantic City and Orange County. Um, yeah, I don't think they like each other very much. Well, I know the managers don't. Um, yeah, I guess that's all I got for this week. Almost gave you guys an hour worth of content, so yeah. Tune in tomorrow night, number one versus number two, GRFC versus Orange County. And then, yeah, dude, every night we've had great games. So, like, there's always been a game to watch every single night. So, yeah, anyway, thanks for tuning into the stream. We're going to try to get some more of these partner teams very soon. All-Star game will likely not be East versus West. It's going to be top two goalkeepers, I think, choosing teams. Or, top strikers. I don't know. One of those two. It'll be like the Steph Curry LeBron thing. And we'll televise it on this podcast. special Wednesday night edition, maybe. Because we're going to do like a deadline day thing. Yeah. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Remember, next week, we're streaming a bunch. Tune in, watch, donate free stars. No cost to you. Alright. That's all I got. Good night. Time for USA.